Once upon a time in the small town, there lived a young boy named Max. Max was an ambitious dreamer with a burning desire to create something extraordinary. He admired the work of Thomas Edison and was fascinated by the story of how Edison persisted through countless failures before inventing the electric light bulb. Inspired, Max set his sights on creating his own masterpiece, a solar-powered flying machine. Max spent hours tinkering in his small workshop, experimenting with various materials and designs. However, no matter how hard he tried, his flying machine just wouldn't take off. Time and again, he faced failure, and with each setback, doubts crept into his mind. The townspeople began to ridicule him, saying that his dreams were nothing but a waste of time. One gloomy afternoon, as Max was sitting dejectedly in his workshop, an old man named Mr. Harris approached him. Mr. Harris was the town's wise elder, known for his wisdom and encouraging words. He had noticed Max's relentless efforts and wanted to offer some guidance. "Max," Mr. Harris said kindly, "I've been watching you work on your flying machine. Remember, Edison failed many times before he succeeded. Don't let failure discourage you. It is merely a stepping stone towards success." Max looked up, his eyes reflecting a glimmer of hope. "But Mr. Harris, what if I'm just not meant to create something extraordinary?" he asked, his voice quivering. Mr. Harris smiled warmly. "The only way to find out is to keep trying, my boy. Believe in yourself and your dreams. Your persistence will eventually light the way to success, just like Edison's light bulb." Encouraged by Mr. Harris's words, Max decided to give it another shot. He revised his design, worked tirelessly day and night, and sought advice from those who had expertise in aeronautics. Though his efforts seemed to be in vain, he continued to remind himself of Edison's famous words, "I have not failed. I've just found 10,000 ways that won't work." As weeks turned into months, Max's determination never waned. He found solace in the process of creation, pouring his heart and soul into the project. Meanwhile, the townspeople continued to scoff, believing Max's dreams were nothing but an unattainable fantasy. One bright morning, when the sun was rising over town, Max was putting the finishing touches on his flying machine. Exhausted but filled with hope, he decided it was time to test his creation one last time. With bated breath, he flipped the switch, and to his amazement, the machine roared to life. The solar-powered flying machine soared gracefully into the sky, leaving behind a trail of awe and wonder. The townspeople who had gathered to witness Max's latest attempt stood in stunned silence. Their skepticism was replaced by admiration and respect for the young boy who had persisted against all odds. From that day on, Max's flying machine became a symbol of hope and inspiration for the people of town. It taught them the value of persistence and reminded them that greatness could be achieved through unwavering determination. Max's stories spread far beyond his town, inspiring countless others to pursue their dreams with tenacity and courage. As for Max, he continued to innovate and create, knowing that with persistence, the sky was truly the limit. And so, the glow of persistence illuminated the path for countless dreamers, leaving a legacy of resilience, creativity, and boundless possibilities for generations to come.